Fall on its way for tomorrow morning. Please just remember to give yourself some extra time as you are traveling out the door tomorrow. This morning, however, things are looking, I think my earring just fell out. This morning, things are looking really good. We're not seeing any incidents across the metro area. Here's a look at 94 as you are traveling out the door. Very light traffic volume across that 94 east and westbound stretch. So if you are traveling into Waukesha County, the roadways look really nice. Southern Milwaukee County, right near the Mitchell interchange, also looking really clear this morning. Seeing traffic pick up, no incidents there and across the metro area. But as Tyler mentioned, with that first snowfall coming tomorrow, some people forget how to drive. This is just a quick reminder for you about tomorrow. Drive slow and steady as you are traveling out the door. Please use some extra caution, especially on those bridges and overpasses, those areas that tend to freeze first, and those curves as well. And then increase your following distance. And if you can, just have an emergency kit in your vehicle just in case something happens where you're stranded out on the side of the roadway. So this morning, drive times are in the green, so it's a perfect time to head out if you need to. Andrew and Tom, over to you.
Come down a little bit heavier over the last little bit?
Yeah, it is starting to come down heavier, and we're starting to see some snow accumulation out on the roadways. We are traveling along Highway 33 in the West Bend area. We just are in an area where it's a little dark, so it might be a little hard to see, but you can tell that snow is actually starting to come down, accumulating out on the side, out on the grassy surfaces, and in some spots, as we were traveling on some of the side streets, we started to see it pile up out on the roadway. So as you are traveling out the door, you might have a little bit of reduced visibility with this snowfall, so please use some extra caution for your morning drive. I want to take you live to our DOT camera in Jefferson County, 94 right along Wisconsin State Highway 26. The roadway is still currently closed along the westbound side. This is due to an earlier crash, so an earlier incident with a road closure. Traffic is being diverted off the interstate system here. Also, Walworth County, the road is blocked due to a crash. This is along US 12 on the eastbound side between County Road NN and Geneva Street and Main Street as well. So keep this in mind. Please use some extra caution across the interstate system. We do have a crash 4194 northbound right near Ryan Road, not really impacting lanes. That is pushed off to the shoulder. And here's a look at our DOT camera right near that stadium interchange. You could see the snow really coming down in the area. So back out here live, taking another look at our camera viewpoint here. We just saw a DPW truck travel in the opposite direction from us, so they're probably working on trying to clear up some of those side streets. So please, main message for drivers, take it slow. I know as of right now it's not that much snow accumulation out on the roadways, but anytime we see a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, that causes an increase in crashes, which is what we're seeing as of right now. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, especially during that first snowfall of the season, it seems everyone
actually decided to turn back around because we noticed the snow is really heavy towards the north, so we decided, hey, let's go check it out so we can let the viewers know what exactly they're going to deal with if they're traveling for their morning commute. So we are headed on 43 right near the Saukville, Port Washington area, and here's a look at what we're seeing. That snow really coming down. We're starting to see accumulation out on the roadways. So as you are traveling out the door here towards those northern counties, as of right now, you're going to deal with a little bit of accumulation. The good news is we're taking it pretty slow, and so are some of the other vehicles out on the roadways, and that's what you're going to need to do for today because we've already seen a couple of incidents across the interstate system. Let's turn to this incident right here in Jefferson County, taking a look at our DOT camera, 94 right near Wisconsin State Highway 26. The roadway still closed due to an earlier crash. They've made some progress in cleaning up the westbound lanes as we're seeing some of the vehicles removed from that area, but it is still closed. Traffic is being diverted off the interstate system here. I noticed that some slower speeds in Sheboygan County, in West Bend and towards that Fond du Lac area. So I wanted to take a look at the DOT camera in Sheboygan. Here's I-43 at Wisconsin State Highway 23. You can tell that accumulation starting to build out on the grassy surface, and it's now starting to build out on the interstate as well. So please, as you are traveling out the door, back out here live, take it slow, especially around bridges and overpasses. Today is the day that you're really going to want to give yourself some extra time. time for your morning drive. Also, you're dealing with a little bit of reduced visibility as you're traveling out the door. So take it slow, give yourself some extra time, and hopefully everyone will get to their destination safely. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, really starting to stick.
Camera. This is a look at I-41 right at Drexel Avenue. You can see there are multiple law enforcement officers are pulled off to the shoulder here. You've got at least 6 squad cars here. And according to our DOT's 511 page, there is some sort of incident. It doesn't provide any clarification as to whether it's a crash or what exactly is going on here. It just has we could just see just a large response of law enforcement squad cars here. So we're working on gathering more information for you on what's prompting this response. As soon as we get any additional details, I'll pass that along to you. But this is the only incident that we are seeing across the metro area. The rest of the roadways are in the clear. Everything is looking really nice across the interstate system. Wanted to take a look at Kenosha County. Yesterday we had our Let's Talk event in Kenosha. Such a wonderful turnout. We met so many amazing people there yesterday. So thank you to everyone who came out to our Let's Talk event. We had so many great story ideas. Can't wait to share some of those stories with you. The roadways in Kenosha look great. Not seeing any problems out there really across the metro area. The only incident is I-4194 right at Drexel Avenue. Calling all train lovers. This weekend, Train Fest rolls into the Baird Center. There are more than 170,000 square feet of train models, vendors, and exhibits, along with a free Thomas the Tank Engine train ride for the kiddos. And starting today, you can celebrate different cultures during the Holiday Folk Fair Fest. This is happening at the Wisconsin State Fair grounds. There are cultural performers, talented musicians, and artwork from pottery to ceramics and more. And I love this next set of events because they're free. So we all love something free to do. Check out the wonderful lights in downtown Milwaukee. You can take a stroll through Cathedral Square Park, which has more than 100 beautifully decorated festive evergreens. You can also see the cascading chandeliers. That's really pretty along Wisconsin Avenue, and follow the ornament trail to see each uniquely decorated ornaments. And finally, be prepared to be dazzled and in awe at the Snow Globe Holiday Festival. The event includes a snow globe inspired light maze, a Christmas village, ice skating, and visits with Santa and Mrs. Claus. That's happening at the Ballpark Commons in Franklin.
You get a green because I have no idea. Nobody told me the time. Couldn't see
Oh,
it.
okay.
That felt quick.
Yeah,
It was only a minute and 2, so she was gonna. He said she didn't get it.
Oh, I beg to differ. I think I did. But there are also some spicier events happening this weekend.
What does that mean?
Well, Tyler.
Cover your ears.
I'm glad you asked. Both Thunder Down Under and the Magic Hunks will be in
Magic
town
Hunks.
this weekend. The Magic Hunks says that they're in town for Dear Widows Weekend.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Widow's
Widow's Weekend.
Widow's
Yeah.
Weekend.
Something for everyone. Then.
All the men go to the
Uh,
woods, the
this
women are left
weekend.
behind. That's
You
why
guys
they're
were
called
talking. We were
widows.
talking the other day about the chandeliers. I guess they have changed that are on Wisconsin Avenue because